quick message, guys. You know, one of my biggest triggers is people that don't keep their word, people that don't do what they say they're going to do. If you say you're going to do it, do it. If you can't do it, don't speak up and say you're going to do it. If you know that the circumstances might change in the future, don't speak to me about something you're going to do and then don't do it. That's one of my biggest pet peeves of them all. If you cannot do something for me, do not tell me, selling me dreams, making me feel good in the time of being, making me feel good, you know, right then and there. Don't do me like that. That's the quickest way to get you dismissed out of my life, because don't play with me, because the things that you telling me that you can do for me, I could have been got it done myself. Stop holding me back. Stop hindering me. A lot of people do those things. They'll tell you some things that they got your back, and you think these people really got your back, and then when the time comes, they let you down, and then you have to figure it out, a plan B. Don't do me like that. One of my biggest things that I hate in life. You know, it's funny to me how I see certain people joke about the situation. Like some people, I see a lot of people be talking about, you know, oh, my mom, me, you know, acting like things are so funny because my sister text is on the way, or my mom text is on the way, or I need my mom to watch my kids and things like that. And I know it's like a joke or whatnot, but people actually think like that. People actually roll like that. Like a lot of people don't like you or cherish you or try to be in your energy until they need something from you. And I'm just not that type of person that's going to sit around and act like I don't see it. Like I did in the beginning. I always seen it. But I let people, you know, burn themselves out. But to this day, this new year, I start to let people go. Let people know. I don't even have to let you know what you did to me. I'm just going to stop dealing with you and you'll figure it out on your own. I'm not in the business of allowing grown-ups to understand what they did to another grown-up in order for that other grown-up to step out the way. I'm not, because I don't just give up on friendship, relationships, none of those things. When I give up, I done gave all that I can have, all that I have in that situation before I decided to move along. I literally have. But now I don't have no patience for foolishness, bullshit, dumb shit. I'm only getting older in my life. I can't keep pretending everything's gonna get right. Just give it some more time. I'm not gonna keep on doing it to myself. But back to the situation about how people be like, oh, you know, I love my sister. She's so pretty. Because, you know, I'm just waiting on her taxes. People really are like that. You'll have people hitting you up, pretending to have conversations with you, pretending to have so much to say to you, pretending to be in tune with you just to get something from you. And y'all got to realize y'all can't keep going on like that. Let these type of people go, because they're going to keep on playing in your face. These memes that you see when you saying things like that, they're 100% accurate. A lot of times people might just play. Well, a little time people might just play. But 9 times out of 10, those things that's going on and being said in the memes are accurate. People hit you up only when they need something from you. People have conversations and sit around because they need something from you. People holding on to their other end of their phone because they need to ask you for something in a second. Just give it a second. And I'm just not up for it. Like, if you need something from me, get straight to the point. And I decide if I want to help you or not. I decide if I can help you or not. But don't call me holding on to no conversation that don't even mean shit just to ask me for something in the next 20 minutes. Just saying. I just want to bring that quick message. Just coach you. Follow me for more. You know, quick message, guys. I realized something really quick about certain things and certain people. There's so many people out here giving unsolicited advice about relationships and things like that, and their relationship falling apart. They can't even keep their situation in order, but they want to give out other you know, relationships and then throw God in it, and then the whole time that nothing that they have built on what God told them to do. People be really funny to me, because it be like, damn, you know, you got all this advice to give to somebody else, but you stuck in a situation that you can't seem to get out of. Nope, I'm not laughing at people's situations. Nope, because anybody can go through things, and nope, nobody's situation is perfect. However, if you ain't trying, what you doing? If you ain't trying to make your situation different, how's it going? Like, a lot of people sit around and say things that sounds good to the outside world, but the whole time they can't even fix the situation they in. Like, got so much things to say to other people and about other people, and they can't even fix the situation they in. So many people that spoke up on my situation in my life, spoke up on my daughter, my family and things like that, and got so much things to say, but ain't nobody helping me, ain't nobody supporting me, ain't nobody taking care of my child, ain't nobody taking care of me or my husband, ain't nobody doing none of those things. But the first thing somebody say is what's going on in my home, and they can't even say that. They don't have a 100% accurate about anything that's going on in my home, because first of all, don't nobody come to my house. First of all, I don't have people just hanging around my situation. Second of all, I don't put people in my business that's not worthy of my business. Like, I've tried that in the past, to trust people, and I realized that, the trust that I gave to people came smack back in my face, and I had to realize that, what's for me, God got it for me. Whether I share it with somebody else or not, God got me. And a lot of people out here trying to put spins and twists on situations in my household or whatever the case may be, and they don't even have their own households together. Like, nothing's coming together for them. And like I said in the beginning, it's not that I'm all nah boo boo, because I'm never like that. But I'm so sick and tired of people speaking on me, saying things about me, saying things about my family that's far from true. Motherfuckers been saying my daughter been being molested by her daddy since she was a little girl, just because she got a relationship with her dad. Motherfuckers been saying my husband's been beating on me since we first became the one. And my husband don't dare put his hands on me. Don't dare put his hands on his daughter. Like, motherfuckers been saying that I've been cheating on my husband forever, and my husband been cheating on me forever. We had one incident about a situation with my husband, and that shit came and went. I'm not still dealing with those things, because I had to realize myself that if I keep bringing up these people in my relationship, they'll never vanish. So I had to fix myself in that situation. So, in first time being hurt like that, I had a lot to learn. I had a lot to do. I had a lot of growing to do, understanding, fixing myself, making myself a better person, which is nobody else's business what I had to do. But I went through the process of fixing myself and healing myself. But you got so many people out here that's pointing fingers at me, and they don't have no clue about me. People that done been around my husband, they don't have no clue. Barely. My husband is a man of few words. If you don't know him, you won't know him. So when people run their mouth about what goes on in my house, or who I am and who my husband is and who my daughter is, y'all are very confused and conflicted, because we don't even roll like that. We're a family that sticks to each other, and occasionally step out and do things with other people, but not too often, because so many people judge and study, taking us for who we are. And I get so tired of people saying who I am and who my husband is and who my daughter is, and they have no clue. But the whole time, they whole shit falling apart. Like, how can you pick and choose and point fingers at somebody else, and you can't even get your shit together? You can't even get your woman or man up to do nothing. You can't even get your children to obey. But it's a problem for me when I get upset when my daughter disobeying. It's a problem with me when I get upset when things don't transpire in my life like they're supposed to. But then I become the problem. I never understood that. Never. But people speak on people that they don't know nothing about. Then they come out here trying to give advices and saying this and saying that. Y'all sound stupid. Y'all sound ridiculous. Because how can you give advice to somebody else and you can't even give advice to yourself? I don't understand that. Like, you giving advice to somebody else, but you're not taking your own advice. That's stupidity. Like, make yourself better before you get out here trying to preach and saying things to somebody else. Well, y'all talking about me. Oh, she thinks she know everything. No, but the things that I learned, I'm willing to put it out there in the world. Y'all, I realize so much peace come with stand to yourself. You probably think that, man, that things like that get lonely. You say like, dang, I don't have nobody to hit me up. I don't have no friends. I don't have nobody to talk to. But then, in the same sense, God is in your people. He will. He will. Every day, God gonna make a way for you. Whether it's with the people that you grew up with the friends that you always known, or whatever the case may be. God gonna make a way for you, and just just hold on to your faith that you're gonna be everything you need to be one day, because it's coming. It's close. However, your name ain't in nothing. Like, for the beginning, ever since the beginning of this year, I ain't spoke to nobody. I ain't talked to nobody. I mean, well, my certain group of people that I deal with, the ones that's not in no bullshit, no catty situations or nothing like that, strictly professionals. And my name ain't been in nothing this year. I ain't said nothing to nobody this year. I ain't called nobody this year. Ain't nobody called me this year. Ain't nobody said nothing to me this year. My name ain't been in nothing this year. And I made it like that. Like, before the year came, everybody didn't mean me no good. It is what it is. I left them right where they belong because, what are you doing for me? It's always me, 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 me. It's never nobody put nothing into me. Never. I realized that in so many situations. Like, I used to always be like, oh, they see me when, they think of me when they're in a dark place. And it's okay for those things to transpire. However, you look around and be like, but every time that I need something or somebody to talk to, nobody ain't here to listen. Nobody ain't here to, and if they do listen, if you do happen to say anything to somebody about some things that you're going to, it goes a whole nother way. When they get back to whoever the people is that they, using you to get information from to take it back to the source, it'd be a whole different story. And I realized that I'm like, man, some of this shit that people say to me, that people was saying to me and stuff, and I'm like, but who have I spoken to? I don't even speak to people. I don't even talk to these people that's got my name in their mouth saying certain things about me. And it really bothered me because it's like I only talk to a handful of people, not even that. So how's my information? Because some of it resonate, but some of it be like, wait. And I'm thinking like, how did you even know that about me? And I ain't spoke to nobody about me but one person or two people. And I'm thinking to myself, no, if my business is being carried out and then when it gets to the next person, it's something different, we don't need to have no communication. None of that, because you're here to pull me down. You're not here to bring me up. You're here to see what you can get. And you acting like you an angel in my life and really you the devil. Really you a rude ass individual. Really you play on everybody's emotions. Really you playing everybody all the way around because, so people can talk to you and tell you these things. I wouldn't even want to be in that situation. Every time you talk to somebody, it's a sob story. I wouldn't even want to be that person on the other end because like you got to live this facade. You got to fake this lifestyle or something or whatever so you can get all these people on your bandwagon. But for me, I realized that I didn't want to be a part of that. That's ridiculous. Like, you shouldn't be walking around here gathering information about other people, giving it to the next person because you know that me and the next person don't even see eye to eye, but they know some of my business that I ain't never told them. Like, you got to make it make sense in life when it comes to people you deal with. Everybody that smile in your face and root you on and pretend to root you on, they're not your people. I promise I have realized that, and it came to me as a surprise. It's like, damn, I thought we were better than that. I thought we were, man, I thought that was my ace. And then it was like, no, I don't have no dealings. Like, if you mess over somebody that 100% when you turn your back, they ain't talking about you, you to flop yourself. Ain't nothing else about you say loyal. Ain't nothing else about you say, yeah, she eat. Ain't nothing else about you say, yeah, he eat. Nothing. Once you flop over somebody that's got your back for real, and you know for a fact, without a doubt, that they got your back, and you mess them over, you ain't fit to be nobody's friend. Nobody. You ain't fit to have no type of conversation with civilized people. You stay in the messy area. That's where you belong. And I just want to bring that quick message. Kosha, follow me for more. It's a lot of ladies out here that their love language is catering to their man. And there ain't nothing wrong with it. Because he looks so good catering to your man. I'm one of those women that likes for my husband to have whatever he needs. I don't like for him to want for nothing. I don't like for him to need for nothing. I don't like for him to not have what he needs. So when I got it, I catered to my husband. And it's a lot of other women out there cater to men. But that man is not worthy of the cater. And by that being her love language, she falls in that trap every time that man needs something. Every time he need to go somewhere. Every time he, wants something. Every time she look out for her, she look out for him. Everything she buy her to eat, she gonna buy him to eat. Every time she goes somewhere, she gonna pay for him to go. Every time she buy a drink, she gonna buy him a drink. And y'all get the point. So A lot of times in situations like this, women with that love language cater to men that don't deserve to be catered to. And by that being their love language, it should come natural to them to do so. I want to encourage you young ladies out there, or you old ladies out there, to stop catering to these men that's not worthy. And this conversation stems from me and a young lady having a conversation today. Like I say, I always talk to people. And this young lady came up to me and asked me today, can I ask you a question? I'm like, sure. She was like, what it means when the dude she's with, he don't have a car. It's her car. He had to keep the car because he needed to take the baby. He needed to pick the baby up from school, so she won't have to leave work early and come back. So instead of her having to leave at 2:30 and come back, she let the boyfriend, the child's father, keep the car so he could pick up the baby and then come and get her later. So she reached out to him asking him what do I need to cook for dinner, and he don't care. He don't care as long as she catering to him. He don't care what it is that she has to do or what she got to do to get it. So he got attitude about the situation because she like what I need to cook, and he got mad. It went left. Put it like that. I ain't gonna get all into details, but he got upset. However, she was talking to him on the phone, and she said, "Can you take me to Kroger when you pick me up?" Oh, baby, he came unglued. He came unglued. When I say he came unglued, and I could hear it from the other side of the phone. And he was like, what the fuck? What if you asking me, this, that, and the other, take you to Kroger, man. Don't nobody feel like going to Kroger when you get out of work. And she got upset. She like, what you mean, this, that. And she was like, so you ain't gonna take me to Kroger? And he was like, man, I guess I'll take your begging ass to Kroger. And I'm thinking, I told her, I said, begging? I said, how are you begging him? And that's your car that he's driving. How are you begging him to take you somewhere when that's your property? She said, that's my point exactly. That's what I'm trying to see. I'm begging him, and this my car. And I said, he have a lot of nerve to say, I guess I'll take your begging ass. He make her feel as if she don't do nothing for him. And he even say it. Even tell me. He said, you don't never do nothing for me. Literally, she just showed me cash out between him and her. Literally. This lady, over the course of 2 years, this lady done sent this man 26 grand. He don't work. He don't try to work. He don't go to school. He don't cook. He don't clean. He don't support. He don't do any of those things. But since her love language is catering to her man, she found herself in a trap every time. And he know, like I told y'all yesterday in one of my videos, when you're dealing with a nobody and you constantly lifting him up to make him feel like a somebody, he gonna always treat you like a nobody, because ain't no way he seeing you see him not do nothing for you and you steadily catering to him. Make it make sense. That's why. So I told her, I said, you have to set your boundaries. I said, by that being your love language, you're going to have to think about that every single time when something come about. You're going to have to think about, no, not today. But he's so used to, for the last 15 years, he's so used to her jumping on everything, doing everything for him, making sure the baby okay, making sure he okay, making sure she okay, making sure he got what he need, and so forth. And he treat her like dog shit, literally. Like, what type of man gonna ask another a woman that he's with, why I gotta take you to Kroger? But you needed to keep You need to keep the yeah, child just died of flu. It just caught my attention. My daughter back there burning up with fever. I just gave her some medicine. Her fever don't drop. It's 100.4. If her fever don't drop, we're gonna have to go off to the hospital. Lord, how much? But yeah, I just want to say, like, ladies, if you out there catering to a man that's not deserving or worthy, stop today. Just want to bring that quick message. Just cause you call me. Come on.